Before me and Riley made a move, there was a screeching sound in the school parking lot. A bunch of teenagers had parked their pickup truck and they started piling out. At first, I was just happy that everyone's attention was on the teenagers instead of me and Riley. But all the other kids took off when the teenagers started heading our way. And then I realized that those teenagers looked awfully familiar. That's when it hit me. Those were the same guys who chased me and Riley around on Halloween night. And they had finally caught up with us. Before we could make a run for it, we had our arms pinned behind our backs. Those guys, those guys wanted to teach us a lesson for taunting them on Halloween night, and they started arguing over what they should do with us. But to be honest with you, I was more concerned about something else. The cheese was only a few feet away from the cheese was only a few feet from where we were standing, and it was looking nastier than ever. Um, the big kid must have caught my eye because the next thing I knew, he was looking at the cheese too, and I guess that gave him the idea he was looking for. Rowley got singled out first. The big kid grabbed Rowley and dragged him over to the cheese. Now, I don't want to say exactly what happened next, because if Rowley ever tries to run for president, and if someone finds out what these guys made him do, he won't have a chance. So I'll just put it to you this way. They made Rowley eat the cheese. Uh, I they were going to make me do it too. I started to panic because I knew I wasn't going to be able to fight my way out of this situation. So I did some fast talking instead. I would, but I'm allergic to dairy. And believe it or not, it actually worked. You're a lucky punk. I know, I know. The kids were satisfied. They had made their point because after they made Rowley finish off the rest of the cheese, they let us go. They let us go. They got in their truck and took off down the road.